Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting day today, for it is a one-track, one library, and it is the follow-up to the Orchestra Complete 2. It's the Orchestra Complete 3 from Sonoscore and via Best Service. So, big fan of the Orchestra Complete 2, the Sonoscore's flagship orchestra. I've previously done a one-track, one library featuring the Orchestra Complete 2, link above, and Elysian. But this is a whole new upgrade, and it's so much more of the good stuff. You've basically got way more articulations, more instruments. You've got Woods of the Wild. So you had Strings of Winter, Horns of Hell. Now you've got Woods of the Wild. You know, you've got different sort of arranging and voicings and stuff if you want. Anyway, you've got loads. Anyway, I've written the track and I've used this picture. I'll sort of call it the Lightning Thief. So I saw this picture and I thought it'd be quite a cool little picture to compose to. Anyway, so this isn't a review. Spoiler alert, I love it. It's fabulous. Love Sonoscore stuff. But what it is, it's just, I'll show you what's new. So if you're a fan of version 2, oh my lordy, 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 you're going to love 3. That's basically what it is. Here it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Orchestra Complete 3. It's for contact. You get instruments and you get multis. Oh my goodness, look at all the multis. Anyway, instruments. They do even give you the legacy versions, I presume, so that you can still use them with your old compositions. But just to point out the many different articulations. So, for example, woodwinds, flute, 5. Let's go back to this. Let's go woodwinds. Lots more. Very brief example of how many more things you've got articulation-wise. So there are a number of little new things that I will talk about, and I'll put chapters in. But let's just get on with it with the main GUI of the Orchestra Complete 3. Here you go. So version 1, the GUI was about this wide. Version 2, the GUI was about this wide. And version 3, it's wider. So you can tell what's new. Anyway, straight out of the box, moment of decision. Let's just go C major. In it pretty. So I have explained the envelopes and arpeggiators and all of that in the Orchestra Complete 2. But the difference with this is that you've got your own very own sequencer with little dots, and basically you can choose which octaves and all of that it plays. So let's just play, just show you it, viola pits on arpeggiator 1. There we go. Let's increase the steps. So I'm just playing C, and an E, and a G. And this is the up. Let's just remind you. Let's go down and up. Okay. Now with the sequencer, I'm playing all 3, yet it is all on 0. So let's put 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Here we go. Let's go a little bit crazy. So this is just choosing where you want to have the notes, really. So just playing C. It's choosing which octave it wants to play it in. Simple as that. One of the main things that is new is Woods of the Wild. Let's just go to the browser. So here we go. Strings of Winter, Horns of Hell, Woods of the Wild. So you don't just get woods in Woods of the Wild. You do get some strings, sustained voicings. You get some brass here. You get some woods. Now, because I like animated orchestra, which is basically, well, it's an orchestra that is full of life. Let's pick one. This is a preset, Countryside Run, C major. Certainly a little run. Birds on the Run. And if you go to the main, you'll see piccolo, staccatissimo, xylophone, violin 2, cello, pits, double. So these presets for the animated orchestra is basically they are the biggest inspiration. And spoiler alert, I used a lot of these to inspire me to write this track. Anyway, and then you can favorite them and all of that. Let's play another one. figment of imagination. 5/8. Cool. Cool. And just to explain, instrument slot on the left, you can even change what you want. So if I don't want a piccolo, I can change it to brass, horn, staccato. Let's go. Oh. It's not doing a lot. But anyway, you know, let's play one more percussion. Tubular bells. I like tubular bells. Yeah. I mean, you know, you love it. This explains the arpeggiators. You can change the octaves. So 1, 2, you can go up 3 octaves. You can go down. English horn, down. Yeah. Let's give you another one, which I like. Yeah, that's very cool. Now, Woods of the Wild aside, what also is new is this thing called Orchestral Voicings. So I think it used to be Orchestral Colors. It's basically doing what an orchestrator would do, I guess. So let's pick Woods of the Wild, Orchestral Voicings, sustained strings. Here we go. So I'm just going to play a nice spread C. A bit more relaxation. Now, if you see these little things up here, they are telling you what notes they're playing. So this violin 1, that little arrow is playing the top note. This is playing the top 2 notes. This is playing the viola is playing the 2 middles. This is playing 1 middle. And the double bass is playing the lowest. Now, if I'm just going to go on to the next one, it'll change. Same chord. Go on to the next one. Same chord. Next one. Yeah. So you've got so much choice. Quite like the fact that the cello's high. Isn't that nice? So you get all of that, and yeah, okay, let's go. Tremolo voicing. Let's pick another one. Pick another one. Same chord, but anyway. We're here for Woods. Let's go. Staccatissimo voicings. So I'll just play it in inverted C. Just do the next one. Next one. You get the idea. Orchestral rhythms, pretty much the same as the last one, but let's go mallet rhythms because I like a rhythm. So you get celeste, xylophone, vibraphone, marimba, chordalis. Yeah. Oh, you get so much. And for those that don't know, Horns of Hell, you get lots of things. Helly, hornly. that's just very cool. Strings of Winter, lots of cold winters. Happy cold winter. And then just, well, we may as well, while we're here, just play another couple of animated orchestras because it's very cool. Tale Teller. On pastures. What? On home pastures. Yeah. Duck Quintet. Ah, the nature documentary that we all needed. Ducks at play. Sorry. Anyway. Right. As you can see from the NKIs, you get extra stuff. The bonuses, bonuses, bonuses. Now, one thing that is very different is there is a pure performance legato now, and it's pretty cool. So let's go, I don't know, clarinet. And it's Woods of the Wild. Let's go. Let's give it a bit of a strings, shall we? Let's give it some violins, pure performance legato. By the way, look at how many different articulations you've got. Anyway, let me show you what else you've got. So strings FX, FX crescendi, bit of an extra new thing. Just put one key. What's gonna happen? Memory. FX hits. Why not? Oh. Don't stab me. Stab me twice. Oh, triple. Oh, deep. Ah! Shut the door. Please. On your way out. We like a rise. Great transitions, these. Oh, that's just nasty. Try this one. Oh, they're great, aren't they? Love those. Woodwinds FX. Chord patterns. Now, these are fun. So back to the Woods and Wild. So, just so you know, I think, doesn't really tell you, but the first octave from there, they're all the minor keys. Yeah. And then when you get to the next octave, they become major. So, C major, D minor, D major, E major, E minor, and so on and so forth. They're quite fun. Now, I haven't even talked about the reverbs. You can change the reverb of Cathedral. Let's go. Right, chord pattern 2. Major. Minor. Yep. Minor. Chord staccato. Yep. Fairly self-explanatory. Cluster crescendi. We like. Nice. Quite a long trill with that one. I'm a fan of this one. Oh yeah. What's the difference between that? Slight change of voicings, but what's this one? Cool. What's the difference between this one? Oh, you get a little trill with that one. Anyway, so they're subtle differences, but they're very cool. Orchestral FX. Here we go. Hits. Ah! Ah! Nice. Textures. Yeah! I mean... Hello, horror. String textures. Done these. String textures. Oh, I'm all itchy. Not quite sure about this. No, I don't like that room. There's something crawling on the outside of the spaceship. On the top of the cabin. I love these. Oh, they're very cool. It's raining insects. Very nice. Wood and brass textures. Oh, just a big fan of this sort of stuff, really. You get some more brass effects and you get some choir. And if you need the old legacy, there they are. Right, let me just show you some multis. So, I don't know, let's pick one. Right, we like big orchestra staccato. So we're back with a couple of the legacies from Orchestra 2, but here we go. So you get your strings, you've got your brass there, and then you've got your woods. So it's basically 3 instruments in one. Big orchestra, Holy Castle Ensemble. So the top are the brasses. Look at my big castle. Isn't it big? Sorry. Spider staccatos, let's go for it. It's a bit like Delilah. Sorry. Because I like Massive Brass, Heroic Theme 1, and then we're done. I'll stop. Should we just try one more? Big Hollywood mix. Well, I'm a fan of that. Church staccato, so horror sudden. Ah. Love that. Yeah. So many multis, and you can just get inspiration from that. But we could be here. We could be here all day. But I will show you what I did with the track. So as you can see, folks, this is my track. These are all MIDIs, and this is basically before I started mixing and before I started really arranging. This is what I ended up with. Now, my process on this occasion, as usual, I will write a chord chart with the piano, and this is the piano. Yeah, and then we got to over here. Unquantized, but hey, gave me what I wanted. I then had every intention, everybody, of writing the groups, of writing strings, of writing brass, of writing the woodwinds. So for example, I wrote the first violin parts, which was this violin's 1 staccato here. Look, with the chords. I'll just quantize you. This is it. Yeah, and so on and so forth. I then got a little bit sidetracked because I then, to save time, let's just do the whole string section right at the end for the last 2 sections, all in one go. String staccato voicing. Here we go. Look, this is violin 1, violin 2, viola, cello, double bass. Yeah, sort of classically cheesy. I'm not going to lie, and I thought, it's going to take too long. And I've gone down a cheesy route that I wasn't intending to really go down yet. So what happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. I got totally sidetracked by the animated orchestra. I wanted texture. I wanted interest. I wanted something that it was going to take me a second to do. So moment of decision was this moment of decision here. Violin 1s, pits, violas, collegno. We like collegno, choir and double bass. Gave a bit of moodiness. Yeah, and then look, I did another one here, peaceful times, and let's just go to here. So I just dragged the chord chart down onto this, put the animated orchestra on, and found this fabulous peaceful times thing. And I was happy. Something else. Yeah, and I thought totally the mood of the lightning guy. And then what did I do? Just got carried away, I'm afraid. So I picked another one for the middle section, for this section. It was a magical formula. So this is the magical formula. So this has got more woods, a bit more spicks, fluttering, all of that. Yeah. And then I wanted some perk. So on Little Drummer Boy, on the next one down, I added some perk. Look, from the beginning. Little bit of, tuned percussion hits with xylophones and Chordales and all of that. Yeah. And then, I basically continued on along the same theme of literally parping out an awful lot of animated orchestras. And I thought, well, this is just, it was going quickly. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to deal with the fact that I may have 17 first violins at the end, and then cut to make it sound realistic, more realistic than possibly it was. So it's not a typical way to do it, but on this occasion, it seemed to work bizarrely. So I'm all for saving time, and this basically just saved me an awful lot of time. So may as well go to the full version up here, and show you what I've got. So this is another sort of a perk track. Just gave it a little bit of fizz, and of course, you can't do without a wall rhythm, which is here. Ready for the wall rhythm. I mean, yeah. And then I got a bit mad with some percussion, and down here I even added an organ, but I sort of took it out at the end because I sort of didn't. Anyway, so you get the idea. Here's some woods, some wood pulses. And then, as if I hadn't thrown enough things at it, I decided to throw a multi on it here, which was a brass full sustain and a wood full sustain, and playing the theme. Yeah. I then started doing what I should have done in the first place, adding parts, singular parts. So this contact, look, it had contrabassoon, some basses, some evil brass. There's a male choir part, French horn part, and all of these. So I basically tripled up this bass part playing this. Harping all over the place. This is the multi as well. Yeah, very silly. And then I had this lovely horn part playing the themes well. So it was just nice. This is the performance. This is the performance legato part. Nice. Timpani, because everyone likes timpani. Why not? Oh, look, this is, without any mixing, this is all of my MIDIs playing together in a big cacophony of animated orchestras, multi-parts, but here we go. There you go. So yeah, I mean, that would have done, but I like a little bit more control. So I bounced them all down, and this is what I ended up with. So folks, as you can see, so these were all my bounces from all of those animated orchestras. So all of these ones here, they're the grayed out contacts, and then these, for example, are all from the string staccatos again. And as you can see, there are masses of parts. And then in order to make it sound slightly more realistic, I gathered them all together into groups, into their families, and this is what I ended up with. So this is what I ended up with. All my blues up here. All my blues up here are strings. There's quite a lot. All the greens were my woods. These yellows were my pitched percussion, like my marimbas. There are loads. Poor little brasses, not many. Percussion, all in no colour. And then I had my choir instruments down here. So as you can see, look, violin one, violin one, violin one. Too many violas, too many cellos. So as you can see, let me just expand the strings. As you can see, I've cut some of the parts because I didn't want them all playing at the same time. I wanted a little bit of space and a little bit of realism. So I then ended up with all of this. So this is the final mix. Just to remind you, all of these in blue are my strings. My greens are woods. My yellows are pitched percussion. The reds, bless them, on their own, being all parpy at the end, my brass. Non-pitched percussion, all there. And my choir, etc. there. So, without further ado, let me play you this track. This is just the Orchestra Complete. Yes, I have gone cheesy with it, but, you know, I couldn't help myself. The animated orchestra just led me down that route, and I'm forever grateful for it. Anyway, so here's the picture. Here is the lightning guy. It's sort of exciting, superhero, mythy, Celtic-y, inspired by the fact that I was binge watching Game of Thrones and House of Dragon. Anyway, here it is. Cheesy theme tune with lightning guy. That's my pitch. Anyway, so the Orchestra Complete 3, obviously I'm a massive fan. It's very quick to get stuff down, especially using the animated orchestra, the pulses, the sustain voicing, all of that. It's, you know, it's there to help you. It's there to make your life fun, inspirational, to help you orchestrate and save time. And what's not to love? So if you like this, if you like what I do, please give it a like, please ring the bell, please subscribe, and you'll be notified of anything else I do in the future. Stay well, everybody. Stay safe. See you very, very soon. Bye.